Hello everyone, how are you doing? Today I am doing the Battrang Ceramic Village Tour with Blue. In the beginning of this video, Blue will explain about the ceramic in the village shop, and then after that you'll be taken here so you can learn how to make your own cup if you wanted to, and then you can have it shipped to wherever you are in Vietnam if you're here for more than a week. But if you're not in Vietnam for that long, and you can always make a purchase. When I made a purchase for these cups, the guy in this shop here, he'll give you some drink to say thank you, to show his appreciation, and you'll be given different kinds of strong spirits to try, which are quite strong. You'll try some like rice cakes as well. So far this tour's been really good. So we're going to continue with the tour now, and then this afternoon we'll be doing a food tour of Hanoi.
So this step is called correction because the mold made products have the unnecessary detail. So for example, this one and this one will make the product look very ugly, and that's why he has to use a special knife to smooth it.
What kind of knife did he use?
So you see, this one is kind of like measurement, but he used the edge to carve it. See? So that's the measurement.
Oh, use that for the measurement, do you? Yeah.
Ngày xưa không có cái thước này thì dùng dao dĩa chú.
Dùng bằng cái cắt tre cơ.
Cái cắt tre. Long time ago, they have this one. They use bamboo.
Bamboo?
Yeah, so they shredded the bamboo and use it to carve the surface.
Xưa mua tay ca này là khuôn gỗ đó.
So long time ago, without the plaster mold, they use the wooden mold. Preparation step. I have to say that when you have the raw products done downstairs, they will move it upstairs for decoration step. So you see, the secret would be the glaze. The glaze differ between families in the village.
Oh,
so
right.
You see, like these one, they can use water to erase it easily, and that's why they can practice again and again until
it's perfect.
It's perfect. That's it.
Yeah.
So, the color brown will turn to blue after firing step, and when we go this way, you see the yellow, and there's something down there with more colors. They will turn to be the real color after firing.
Wow.
So, it takes someone few days or few weeks to finish a product because it takes lots of time. For the artists, some are very young, they have just finished school, but someone has been working here for 20 years.
20 years?
So, practice makes perfect. Yeah.
You see this piece here?
Yeah.
How much would one of these sell?
Well, the price is very expensive. For example, this one can cost up to $400.
$400? But you are getting a good quality for what you pay for, aren't you?
Yeah. This is the special step we call carving. So these ones are not carved.
Okay.
And you already see the plain images. But over here, they use a special knife to carve the image to make it pop out. So it's more outstanding, right? Of course, the one which is carved will cost more because more labor work. So, after they have the finished glaze, like with all decoration, we need to move to this step is covering. So that is protecting glaze to coat the surface, and after the product is put in fire, the image, the real color will be exposed.
Wow.
So
yeah,
I was telling you about our belief. We have different meaning. So for example, when you see the vine, like the vine means flower altogether, or over there is also the vine. So it means like the tie relationship. When you are united, you will be very strong and undefeatable.
Oh, right.
When you see like peacock and phoenix, that's the symbol of highness, like life in heaven. Because they try to keep it at 1,200 Celsius.
Inside this room here?
Yeah. So, the can is special because it has the wheel, so they can move it up and down. Long time ago, they used another can, which you will see later. But nowadays, this one is much better. For example, without controlling the temperature, you will not be able to know when the product is ready or not. But still, like the one broken at the corner tells you how difficult to make a successful product. So normally, when you put the raw product into the fire, volume reduction will take place. So that's why the original is very big and the finished one is a little bit smaller. So you see inside the can, he put different shelf. So that's how you save the space. So if you want to put something bigger inside, you will remove the plate and the shelf.
Yeah, very clever organization. I like that.
So this can is like $3,500, and it run by gas. You see the gas system.
Oh, the blue glass behind him here, yeah.
So it will take him a day to raise the temperature up to 1,200 Celsius with the thermometer over there, and after that he has to cool down the temperature in a day. So one day to up, one day down, and you have the finished product.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so you see that Mike here, he has a different mold. So this is the fish shape and this is the leaf shape. And the same thing that he has to pour the liquid clay into the mold and wait until the shape is formed and take off the mold. And so here he has the original products. You always have to keep your hand wet, but not too wet. He's making the soil softer. It looks easy, but it will take you a month to make the simplest thing.
Do you know what this reminds me of? Like kneading bread a little bit. You know the way he's doing it, like the skill? It reminds me of kneading bread a little bit.
Yeah, so you have to spin the table. And you have to find the center. Yep. Always have to spin the table. And this is the shaping step. Use your fingers. That's the mark. Now it's a vase.
Incredible, huh?
And even the top look like flower.
How long has he been doing this for, by the way?
Anh làm về này bao lâu rồi ạ? 7 years. So
It's really good, isn't it?
He's now using the special knife to take off the top, and the leftover is a bowl. And now it's the plate.
Wow. So we've just seen 3 things there, haven't we?
Anh ơi, anh dùng
Thank
món
you
tay
so
nào?
much.
Món nào cũng dùng ạ?
Tôi đấy anh làm một cái thải chủ yếu là dùng hay.
So he focused on this thumb and this one, yeah, and this head.
Wow, thank you for the demonstration. That was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Put the big thing, such as the pot over there into, you have to break down the gate, and you know after that you build the gate again. So you see, yeah, you break it down, and then you can put the big pot inside, and after that you build the gate again, and you put the wood on the side, and that's how they generate the heat. So
Oh, wow.
the wood on this side and on the opposite side, and then so fire everywhere, and then the heat was generated.
When did they start this process before the electric came out? When was the first time they started using it?
So you know it was just traditional method. Like this one is more than 100 years old.
More than 100 years
Yeah.
old.
But
Wow.
before that, the villagers were using it already. Like in the past, if you came to see the village, you saw the smoke from a distance, and you knew that the village was close by. Like because you know the smoke came up.
What if there was a, let's say there's a power cut, would this then become back into place again?
I don't think so.
No.
You know, actually, this one they use it to make the big pot a few years ago. So that one was made to have Guinness record. You know, like
For the Guinness Book of Records, right?
Yeah.
What year was that, by the way, for that?
They say 3 years ago.
3 years ago, yeah?
You know, they have to put it inside. You know, and same they have to break the gate down, put that one inside, and then fire it.
想问一下我们团想不想走进里面来看一下呢？
There are wood. That's the demonstration. The material they used for firing in the past.
Oh, right.
And you know, like this one was actually made differently. They have to make the first round layer, the second, the third. So you know, build it up. Not have. They didn't have any mold that big enough. You know? So that's why it took lots of time, and they did it for Guinness record. No?
Wow.
Yeah.
It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah, that should tell you like if you are determined, you can do whatever you want to. There's a will, there's a way.
Absolutely.
That's why from now you will see the aliens are really tiny.
Is this the Tana alley you're talking about?
Yeah, so you can film now.
Yeah, I'm filming now.
Okay, so you see the alien is really tiny because in the past the villagers spent most of their land for production. That's why they didn't have a lot of space left. And actually, the tiny alley helped them pull the thieves. When the thief try to,
It's alright.
the thief try to come and steal their property, the thief got lost and their property remained. Okay, it's really. Okay, sorry. So only here they have such tiny alleys.
It's one of the smallest alleys I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's so tiny, is it, up here?
They stick the peat on the wall when it was wet, and
Oh, you can see these lines here, can't you?
yeah. So the air, the wind, and the sun dry the peat. When the peat is ready, they take it off and use it for burning. So in Vietnam, only this village has the peat wall, not elsewhere. This is called the specialty of the village. You kind will have communal house, like where the people used to meet up and discuss.
We do. We have community halls where people will talk about the issues and talk about ways of resolving the problems and stuff.
Yeah. So in Vietnam, it's a little bit different. Not only the place that people meet this season, but also the worship the founders of the village. So that's why when you come inside, there's the see the altar, yeah, and then you know over there, you can come closer. So there are different bowls with incense belong to different families in the village. So like they have 16 families in the village. So you have like so it depends on family name. Like so they have one line and another. So I told you that long time ago, the villager came here from the previous capital because they realized the job opportunity. A new kingdom needed all daily accessory, like you need bowl and plate. You also need brick. So at first they produced brick to build the great quarter for the kingdom, and after that they made plate, they made bowl, and they made daily items.
Oh wow!
Their skill got better. That their products were chosen to tribute to China. So like their products were sent overseas, and then gradually the quality got improved, like got better and better. And if you go to Hoi An, to the port, which have the products was sent overseas, like our product was even sent to Japan, and in Japan they have Vietnamese ceramic, they call it mochi. So the special name,
mochi. Yeah, I've heard that name quite a few times.
mochi.
Yeah.
So this communal house is pretty old. You know, like when you see this big pillar, when you see this quotation, they are even from the 17th century. But the rest were given to the place 10 years ago. So you've noticed the Red River, which embraced the village. It had a lot for transportation and trading, but it was not very good because landslide occur every year, and landslide destroy the communal house.
Oh dear.
Yeah, only 10 years ago they got the money to rebuild it, and so you see like it look very old, but it's actually quite new.
Yeah.
So the place is very famous for the king's nomination. So when you look at the corner, you see the king's nomination near the roof. See?
Ah yes, I
Yeah.
see something. Yeah.
So in Vietnam, our founder of the village, God, like you know, they believe that it is a good thing for the community and they deserve to be God or saint. Yeah. So our king sent the nomination to re-emphasize.
Wow.
Yeah. And so here every year they have festival and ceremonies. When Chinese New Year comes, people show their honor to the ancestor. Thanks to them, they have the craft, and then the craft is still very successful.